Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 is Russia. So last time we finally took Karakorum and with that we vassalized Mongolia. So off camera I increased their taxes to 25%. Next turn the change should kick in, so we'll see how our economy looks like after that. Plus we'll also drop the war awareness, or at least most of it. So I wouldn't be surprised if we are making like 2,500 gold per turn in like 3 or 4 turns. So our economy should be pretty good. And we want to switch or start switching more and more to just pure unit production in all our at least core cities, and basically everything all the way to the eastern coast should probably start producing units. The buildings that I will keep an eye on will be train stations and factories. Cities that don't have that will get it, and then they'll switch to units. And I don't think I really want anything else, because at this point it's just about getting the raw power to shut the Inca down. Just have more units than they can ever have and throw everything at them. It's gonna be a messy war, it's gonna be a bloody war, but I will just try to win it with the strength of our economy here. There'll still be maybe some tactics later, but for a while we really can't play around the nukes. So yeah, we'll have to throw some units away. I will try to somehow lure the nukes out. For example, I bought a Foreign Legion in both Kazan and down here. I'm hoping that with 2, maybe next turn I'll send 1 more unit to each of these cities. So let's say 3 units around the city. It will be worth nuking, and this way we'll get rid of the remaining nukes. I personally think they have 2 more missiles and they have 1 or 2 bombs. So we'll keep an eye on that, and once those are gone, we can finally start grouping up and attacking. First target will be Machu, but I can't start attacking. I can't send our artillery here as long as he can get rid of all of it with just 1 bomb, right? So it may take a while before we can start it, but during the time we can still try to take some coastal cities from him. So the next target will be probably Viborg. Then we can go after this city. Congo, probably not. This is a horrible position. We could try Genoa maybe. And then when we go down, this could be also an option. So at least our navy has something to do. We just have to build more ships. Okay, so what now? There are still a few attacks that we have. We should be able to kill this guy. So that's 1. Then, if I attack here, then actually wait. I could just get a kill this way, and I still have a shot here. This would be a kill. Is it worth it? I move here. What's it gonna do? Do you have extra range? Nope. It's actually my... Oh, he just retreated. Well, that sucks. Then we have a shot here. You can probably move. Oh wait, there is some fallout on this tile. No, it doesn't look that way. So why did I lose all my movement? I thought I'd be able to attack there. Oh well, never mind. And 45. Actually surprised that Rostov didn't get nuked yet. That's now a juicy target, it looks like. The reason might actually be that he has the paratrooper here, so if he moves the paratrooper out, then, and this one moves back and away from the city, then he could nuke it. Okay, let's go. Next. I just hope we don't lose too many ships up here now. It's 1 turn before we can take the city. And we won't need too many attacks to take it, so we just need to take it next turn, and I think it's gonna be like 3 attacks, and then the rest of our ships can just focus on their ships and just get rid of them finally. So, what happened? Don't see any nukes. Heavy bomber attacked Jerusalem. Can we see it here? No. Yeah. That's because I increased the taxes. It's just bombers hitting our cities. There's an artist. So what did we lose? We lost 2 units. That's probably... yeah, here. That's to be expected when the paratrooper retreated, and it was kind of obvious that the AA gun is gonna die. Oh, hey, he is trying to attack. Fine. I don't mind. If he attacks, that means I can move my units and defend, since he won't nuke his own units. People in Mongolia now for autocracy. Yeah, that's because we vassalized them. The income didn't went up by much. What the hell? Wow, that's quite disappointing. Okay, this supposed to be expected, and this supposed to be expected. That's actually not too bad. Now... where the hell did this guy come from? This would give us another golden age. And I don't care about 1 extra great work. If we could do it so that we spend the rest of the game in the golden age, that would be great. And at this point, it might be faster to just move the ship this way. Okay, I'll check all the population off camera always. It was just delay us too much. Oh wait, we conscripted the infantry. I didn't notice that the city just hit 20. Fine, so let's lock it now. 1... 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's unlock this tile. And we have military base. So what do we want next? Probably tanks. Tanks or bombers? Tanks. It's gonna take forever building them, but oh well. I'm actually surprised how long it's gonna take to build 1 tank. Okay, what are we missing here? I still want a garden, because once the city hits 20, we will switch to great people. You don't have a factory, so we want that. You also don't have a factory. What is this? Jerusalem. Excuse me. I think Jerusalem needs a seaport. And what is this? Beshbalik. I'll get back there in a moment. There is something that can be built quickly. Here, stable, barracks. What is this? Old Sarai. Let's get monastery, courthouse. And we are broke again. Maybe we'll get some money when we take the island city. Is this gonna be enough? Nope. Oh, this should be enough now. Okay, so that's the first Incan city we managed to take. And how does it look like? Horrible. Really bad. I think we lost like 60% of the building. We have a nuclear plant though, that should help with the rebuilding efforts. Annex. And did he lose votes because of that? Not yet. And let me check one more thing. Where is it? Here. Well, now when I'm here, I'll just maybe swap and optimize. But I want to see... Here. Okay, he can't get culture victory. He doesn't have the influence. To get culture victory, he needs to be... Or his influence has to be higher than our culture. And that's not gonna happen. So we don't have to worry about him getting a culture victory. I was a bit nervous that that could happen. But now when we are making 2,500 culture per turn, plus we might be able to get the... Where is it? Not here. Might be able to get the travel ban on him. And the Celts are now trying to steal allies from the Inca. I could maybe try that as well when I don't have anything else to propose. Just always propose sphere of influence that will guarantee he's gonna vote against, and then if someone else proposes something useful, we could get that through. Here, I think I'll do one vote for global war games and then everything for travel ban. And if oh, he wants to repeal travel ban, so against the repeal. And if we, let's see, he will use probably 19 votes here. That leaves him with 19. And someone is definitely gonna help us with the travel ban. But he shouldn't be able to get rid of it. He will stop the influence and war games will pass. That's probably what we want to do. And with the travel ban, there is no way he gets the culture victory. We just have to keep an eye on that. Okay, now, those ships. What is it here? Heavy bombers. Heavy bombers are fine. I just hope we don't get nuked. How much did we get from the city, by the way? That's not bad. Now, I can just get rid of this guy. 1, 2... Attack. You are too slow. What about you? 2, 4, 6... So if he nukes the city, we're gonna lose, what, 5 ships? That'll suck. Wait. We have a railroad on this tile. I have to fix the railroad here so that I can move units to Jerusalem faster. I bought this cruiser, so let's use it. I hope they don't destroy it immediately, because last time I had a cruiser here, he died immediately to bombers. This guy doesn't have anywhere to retreat, so let's get rid of him. And hit this one. Yeah. Attack here. You can start working, same here, and we'll send the Foreign Legion to protect the worker. You have to build me the railroad again. Bombard this guy. This one. And let's fix all the units. They are fighting Mongolia. And all that we need now is to have the units around city so we can airlift them. You two can switch. Let's give the kill to the bazooka. How are we gonna connect Beshbalik? I think I want to have the connection here, even though this one is shorter. Which means I just need to build the railroad here. Okay, now about this attack. Yeah, when he enters our territory, he's so squishy. Watch out how I'm not gonna get the... Actually, I can bombard the unit from the other city as well. So, oh, it died already. Good. What do you want to focus on? I think the bazooka. But it's in the citadel, so maybe... Let's say this bazooka. I bought some missionaries. I thought we're gonna need them, but it seems that our pressure is enough to give us followers to work with. Anything else? Beshbalik as well. Oh wait, we already have an Inquisitor here. Do we have a follower? We do. Boom. Sucks, this doesn't look like a kill. I could probably upgrade into infantry. It's not a huge upgrade though, it's just 55 to 60. Doesn't make much of a difference. I'll just... Oh crap. Still forgetting that they can retreat. Well, in that case, we'll just buy a new one. Luckily, we can afford it. Maybe I'll actually upgrade this one. Okay, how many bombers do we still need to upgrade? I think we are done with all of them. Yeah. Oh, maybe one step back. There is an A-bomb here. But he can't use that on Rostov. May just send heavy bombers to Rostov so that I can get rid of the paratroopers. And then he has everything covered here with the mobile SAM. Damn it. But it's still experience for us. I just hope he doesn't send the nuclear the nuclear missile on Rostov. That would just hurt. Okay, do we have some more heavy bombers that are ready to rebase? There should be one here, I think. And how much money do we have? 5,000. And I may just build a nuclear plant in our capital, because that is a huge production boost, and we want to spam units in our capital especially. So maybe let's just do it. It's only 3 turns. Oh, I'm missing a garrison in Geneva. Let's send... Can you make it? You can. Go. Let me quickly check if there are any units that we can still use. No, everything is just garrison units. Okay. Oh, one more thing. We can buy another great person. Just trying to find the tile for a good town that I don't see. Oh, this could maybe work. Okay. Next. He completed Apollo program. What does that mean? You can see first rocket artillery. I hope he doesn't start spamming those, because with rocket artillery he could actually take one of our cities. When he is trying to attack with mobile SAM and some like support units around it, there is no way he'll take the city. I can always send more units and defend, that's not the problem. But if he has the rocket artillery that's shooting from these mountains, we could have a problem. Come on, why is it taking so long? It's trying to decide what's he gonna nuke. We'll get back to, in a second. So he has satellites. There's more and more science. Are we 5 techs behind right now? 68, 64, 4 techs. Okay, so what happened? Foreign region was bombarded. Jerusalem was bombarded by rocket artillery. Yep. Oh, that's this one, okay. We expected that. Where the hell did this guy come from? What did I miss? How did we get these units? Did we really just build them? Oh, this is actually pretty good. Here's a colonist here is stuck on the, what is it, Siripada? I think that's the one there. He's stuck here, so he can't nuke the city, and he seemed to be unwilling to just get rid of the colonist. Okay, well, I'll keep him there. I could kill him, I could just attack him with all the cruisers, he would die, but I just want to have him here. It's like safety that he doesn't nuke the city. So Novgorod, how much production do we have here? 300. Fine, let's get the nuclear plant as well. 251. How much uranium do we have? Fine, I will get those nuclear plants in the core cities. Just, it really surprised me that we needed 20 Terrans to build a stupid tank. So maybe you should do something about that. You don't even have train station. How much production? 147, that kind of sucks. So how long will it take to build a useful unit here? What about a cruiser? We can get a cruiser. That's still useful. Military base in Budapest. You could use a seaport, I think. Florence. Florence. You have everything you need. Give me a cruiser. And where's Sanchu? Here. I have to break the siege of Jerusalem. So I'll send some ships to help with that. In case he decides to nuke the city. Let's move far enough so that we are not in the blast radius. I mean, special forces, wow. Was that a kill? No. I should be able to hit him still. Okay, let's send the light tank. I can't send it anywhere. I have to block some tiles around the city. Okay, what about the bombers? So all of this is covered by this mobile SAM. But that's, oh, actually there are 3. Okay, so that's no go. But the special forces should be exposed now. Well, barely did anything to them. Wait. Can I kill this guy? Do you have extra range? Nope. Should have taken New Serai. Because they'll allow me to attack Vilnius. I mean, I could still try. I can enter Mongolian territory. Problem is with the fallout here, it's quite annoying. What if I send a scout there? I'm quite curious how many Incan units are there. Okay, and 2 more. Let's send these to Yaroslavl. And what about here? That's still, I think, 2 more. 1, 2. Okay, how much money I have? 12 gold. Don't think we can buy anything for that. Fix that tile. Go. Come on, nuke something. No. He's just using his bombers now. Well, in that case, I'll send some AA guns north. So we can defend. Attila. Do you accept 16? Or 15? How much money is he making, by the way? 11 gold per turn. That's pretty bad. I won't be able to finish this off. Actually, you know what? Let's just risk it. Send the +1 range bazooka behind the city. I'm not sure that I want to kill this one. Because again, if I kill him, that's just giving him a green light to send a nuclear missile on Rostov. But if he does that, that means one less nuclear missile we have to worry about. Let's get rid of the special forces, if possible. Or not. Now it's protected by the mobile SAM. Never mind. And by the way, let's get this bazooka. Can I airlift it here, or is the colonist a problem? No, colonist is not a problem. If that was like a normal unit, I wouldn't be able to airlift anything into the city, but civilians don't count. Okay, now, this bazooka, this one is without range, so we could send it somewhere where there's a risk of being bombed or something like that. I don't care about losing actually either of these two. Okay, good. 45, 45. I don't think we have to send another bomber here. If I send a bomber up here, it's not gonna do anything because he has it covered. If I try to attack the Wanako, I'll get destroyed. This island is so damn good for the defense. I could try to attack Aarhus though. Or I could take Genoa away from him, just take away. That would be like two votes, I think. And that'll probably be easier. 2, 3. Yeah, I think that will be the next target, and then we could go for Aarhus. It's not too bad. I just need the Mongols to get rid of the fallout. Wait. Okay, so what are we missing? Let's start with the castle. We're done with the fighter. Outer production 200. Fine, let's get the nuclear plant as well. So production 122. Fine. I'll try to remember and pay for the nuclear plant when we have the money. Go. Come on, you're fine. Quite curious, there might be a city hiding here. If there is, then that would be a great target. How many cities does he have, by the way? We can check that out. 16. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Well, that might be a bit of a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 16. Okay, so no cities hiding. Next. Look at that, how everything like calmed down.
Outside.
I have a fighter here, right? Or I thought I built a fighter somewhere. Definitely could use one against the mobile Sam. Let's see, how much money do we have? 2,900. Come on. What do we want? I don't want interception. We want air sweeps. No, we don't even want air sweeps. Actually, I think I want interceptor. But all I care about is that they attack the mobile SAM and then the heavy bombers can attack. Great. That was a nice catch. Never mind, I thought I had the money for the upgrade. That's what we have to save up for now. Get the rocket artillery and mobile SAM. I send more ships here. Is it a bad idea? Okay, you will stay here. And I have what? 2, 3, 4 tiles to work with. Can I somehow get rid of this guy? Actually, you know what? Let's just rebase to Geneva. Come on. One, two, three, four. What I could try is send one artillery here and just start bombarding Machu from the city. Worst case scenario, I lose one artillery that way when he nukes the city. And trading one artillery for a nuke, I think, is acceptable. Next. Come on, keep working, you're fine. Actually, I may be able to take Jerusalem. I can't stop this. The rocket artillery has 3 already. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. Okay, now we got what, 6 free units from our vassals? So you'll hide in the city. Here we'll get rid of the special forces. And just play it safe. I don't want to risk that I attack with the infantry and the paratrooper just retreats. Two, 4, 5, that's good enough. Okay, can we sound... Your fighter attacked Mobile Sam. But well, the Mobile Sam can't do anything against the bombers now. Just hope I didn't miss something. But these are just bombers. And I don't see another AA gun. So if I could get rid of it... How are we taking so much damage? Well, it's gone. So next time we can start attacking the rocket artillery. That's the priority target. One, two, three, four, five. Damn. It's such a bad idea. I'll send 2 bombers, just in case he decides to nuke Kazan. Can't risk losing all 5. Where's the mobile Sam? There. You're gonna need a few more. 45. I can't airlift anything to Florence, damn it. Okay, how long do we need to fix the rest of our fleet? Yeah, almost done. So let's start moving to Genoa. This is fine. That's what? 6? We can use 4 at a time. You're fine as well. Oh, hey. Let's move as far as possible. Why is this destroyer taking so much damage? It's possible that somehow he's being bombarded. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. It's odd. What if I hide him in the city? Okay, next. Come on. Okay, no more A guns. Perfect. Oops. Didn't expect to see ships on this side. Oh, okay, so he does have some more ships left. Well, fine. I'll gladly take that carrier. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can move here. Does the city-state have anything that we have to worry about? The machine gun. Let's see how much damage we can do. Ooh. What the hell? Usually carriers are pretty squishy, but damn, this one was tough. 1, 2, 3. I'll have to wait and lift it next turn. Okay, let's just play it safe. How much money do we have? 2,700. What's the best option that we have? Mobile sim takes too long. Just... how much oil do we have? I'll just get another... bomber. Actually, we can attack with these two now. Would it be enough to kill the special forces? Nope. But I do want to get a kill, so I'll attack with one of these. Let's see how much damage we can do to Machu now. 41, and it has 1000 health. It's gonna be healing like 30 health per turn. So it's not gonna work with one artillery. I could get another one here. This tile is somewhat safe. This one is probably fine as well, although this one might be better. But having 3 artillery here, that's already pretty risky. If I want to break through, this is the way to go. I won't be able to get through anywhere else. So we'll probably have to do it. Really? I thought it was... No, it is pillaged. Okay. Next. Wow. How did that happen? Heavy bomber, heavy bomber. Just focused all his attacks on this tile. And he has jet fighters now. He has lasers? I mean, we are still 4 attacks away. But it feels like we are so much farther behind. What if I just forget about the whole refrigeration penicillin thing? Stealth bombers will be pretty useful. And missile cruisers are probably more important than battleships. Once we have stealth, then we probably go electronics. We should get the scientists soon. That should speed things up a little bit. Quite a few promotions, though. Okay, so here I basically have my answer if I can or cannot send the rocket artillery here. He just killed the Foreign Legion. That was just bombers. Wow, you run out of uranium, okay. It's the most useful building here. Doesn't really matter. Okay, let's make a cut here, because I'll have to again think about what we're gonna do. I thought that I might be able to start catching up with him. But he's probably just getting too many great people. I won't be able to catch up with that. And now, when he has superior units, how far can he be from stealth? One tech away from stealth. Now when he has lasers, he can get nuclear fission next and actually start spamming giant death robots. That would be fun. He's 2 techs away from that. Actually, maybe no, maybe he is... He can be 3 techs away from it. We haven't seen either mechanized infantry or helicopter gunships. But well, as I said, let's make a cut here. And I'll have to come up with something, because this is not going well. Now when our ships are online again, maybe that could help us. Because if I can get some cities along the coast, I will be able to split up his forces. He'll have to like defend on multiple places, and that could give me a way in. But I'm really not sure that I can defeat him. I think what I'm gonna do, well, I'll keep trying, and I'll try to build up an army. And if I can't break through, like, before he gets dangerously close to science victory, then I will throw everything at him and just see what happens. That's gonna be like the last ditch effort when we get as close to the cap as possible, and see if that will be enough in the end, if nothing else works. But well, for today we are done, so I hope that you liked this episode, I hope that you're gonna join me next time again, and until then, have a good time. Bye bye.